Now, the last thing that I'm going to check for is if I did this last part. Okay, so I read my writing and my writing makes sense. Oh, okay, so I'm going to go back and read my writing and I'm going to check if my writing makes sense. Okay. The imp impotent. Wait a minute, impotent? What word is that? Impotent? Oh, I think I tried to spell the word important. Why doesn't that sound right? Important. Wait a minute. Important has an R sound in it, but I didn't write any R in here. Okay, so I need to write an R there. So R makes the sound. Important. So I must have spelled this word wrong the first time. That must be why this word didn't sound okay. Okay, so I'm going to cross this word that I had out and then replace it with this better spelt word, important. Okay, now that sounds about right because important didn't make any sense to me. Okay, so the important thing about water is that I drink it water clear. What? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. The important thing about water is that I drink it water clear? Okay, so I need to fix this part because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so the important thing about water is that I drink it. Oh, that part makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to have to put a period right here. Okay, so I'm putting a period right here. That's something that I fixed. Okay, so the important thing about water is that I drink it. Then the next part says, water clear. Water clear. That's not a sentence. Okay, so I need to make sure that this sentence makes sense. So after a period, my next sentence would start, which means this word, water, is the first letter in the sentence. So I need to make sure that the first letter of the first word in that sentence is capitalized. So capital W. Okay. Water. Water clear. Oh, I could make this to make sense by writing the word is. Because if I say water is clear, then that makes sense. Water is clear. It is clear. That's right. Okay, so water is clear. That makes sense. It takes the What's sha? Okay. It takes the of its container. Of its container? Oh, shape of its container. Okay, oops. I did not spell the word shape correctly. Okay. Shape. Okay, I fixed it. Boys and girls, the king E is making the vowel that comes before it, and the vowel is A. The king E is making the vowel before it to say its name. A is going to say A, which is why This word is read as shape. Okay. So let me continue reading my writing. It takes the shape of its container. Okay, that makes sense. I can pour it. Oh, yes, I can pour water, so I can pour it. That makes sense. I can swim in it. I can swim in it. That also makes sense. It does not mix with oil. Period. Good. I have a period at the end of my sentence. But important thing about is that I drink it. Wow, that doesn't make any sense. I need to fix this. Oh, okay. I remember that every paragraph in the book, the important book, had this sentence at the end of every paragraph. But the important thing about is that. So I need the word the right here. But the important thing. Okay, so I fixed that. Now it should make more sense. Okay, but the important thing about is that I drink it. Okay, that still doesn't make any sense. I need to fix this. But the important thing about what? About water. Okay, so I need to put water right here. Okay. But the important thing about water is that I drink it. But the important thing about water is that I drink it. Okay, that makes sense now. So now I can go to the last criteria of my checklist and put a check mark. Okay. So these were all the criteria on my checklist. Actually, when I was referring to each one of these, I should have said criterion. But that's okay. Okay, so I think I read my writing a few times and I made it better. I edited it. Remember, as Miss Chang always says, you can always make things better. Okay, you can always improve it. Okay. It's very important, kids, that you read your writing and you check for different things like having capital letters at the beginning of sentences, having capital letters for the word I. It's very important that you check to see if you have spaces between all of your words. It's important for you to check if you have punctuations at the end of your sentences. And it's also very important that you read your own writing and check to see if it makes sense. Okay? Now, here's one thing that I'm asking you to do. At school, I always asked you to erase the mistakes that you have made and then erase it first and then write your new words or make the correction. But today, I'm asking you to leave all of your mistakes on your piece of paper. Okay? And then I'm going to ask you to use a different colored pencil or different color pencil, so like a pencil crayon. Or if you have a colored pen, you can use it to make edits on your writing. Okay, so look over here. See how Miss Chang crossed the word out here and then wrote a new word in red on like above the word, above the existing word. So for today, it's okay if you cross things out. You don't have to erase anything. Okay? The reason why I don't want you to erase anything is because I want to see what corrections you have made when I check your work. Okay? I just want to be able to see what edits you have made on your writing. Okay? So I'm going to show you an example. So this picture is exactly the same paragraph that I have over here, except this is typed and this was handwritten. So blue is what I had written initially first, and all the red writing are the edits that I've made. Okay, so see how I didn't erase, or we can't erase pen, but notice how I didn't use a whiteout to remove the word in blue. I just crossed it out and then I wrote the new word on top. And see how I crossed this word in blue out and wrote the new word on the above the existing word in red. Okay, so what I'm asking you to do, use a different color. So you can use a pencil crayon or a colored pen and cross out whatever mistake you are trying to correct. Just cross it all out and then put your new words or make additions or make changes using a different color. Okay? Good luck on editing, friends!